little weather center there. We like to give viewers tours of the studio every once in a while. You know, why not? Why not? A little behind-the-scenes footage there. All right, just about 6:47 this morning, and it is time to talk to two of my favorite dudes of all time. We are geeking out as we do every single Monday. This is kind of where we talk about the latest gadgets, latest technology. Is that correct?
Sure.
Yeah. We've got Owen Robbins and Arnell Cullum from KRRS Systems here in the house. Guys, good to see you.
Hey, Happy New Year, Nick.
Thank you. You too. Did you guys have good holidays?
Great.
Excellent. You're still standing, so
yeah.
You had safe holidays, which is good.
Yeah.
All right. So today we're talking about backing up files, hard drive.
Backing up data. In the old day,
Yeah.
if you wanted to have fault tolerance, you wanted to have redundancy of your data, what you would use is you'd use a device called a RAID controller.
Yeah.
This is an example of a RAID controller. A RAID is
This thing right here.
a redundant array of inexpensive drives.
Whoa, man.
And what you would do is, this would go on the the chassis of your computer,
Yeah.
and then you'd attach a variety of SCSI hard drives to it,
Okay.
and they would create what we call a mirror. So
Yeah.
if a drive died, the system wouldn't go down. It would just kick in the other drive, keep going.
Gotcha.
When you have an opportunity, you open the chassis up, you place another drive in, and reinstitute the RAID.
Yeah.
Very expensive, very cumbersome, and a lot of hassle. And now we've got Drobo. So we
Oh,
don't
there it
need that.
goes. How much does that cost, by the way?
That was
looks expensive.
well, a lot of geeks
Yeah.
have a lot of expensive stuff that ends up in inventory gathering cobwebs.
Are you speaking
That right
from...
there, about $450 new.
All right. Okay. No big deal.
I'll never use it because I'm going to use Drobo.
Okay, Drobo
Right?
is what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
That's the new way to do this thing.
Exactly.
Okay,
Nick.
take it
So
away, Arnell.
Let's
Show us
kick
what we're
it. Basically, what Drobo does is it's a device that basically does RAID for you automatically, and you don't have to think anything about it. It's just simple as it gets. So here's a picture of what you can go ahead and buy now, and it'll just make your life 10 times easier. This little faceplate up front opens up, and it allows you to put two hard drives, and these two hard drives are copying each other at all times. So if your data fails on one hard drive,
Yeah.
it automatically has it on the other one.
Amazing.
And this works on any of the operating systems, so if you have a Mac, Windows or Linux, you're perfectly fine.
Okay.
And in this picture, this is what we used to work with, is these big devices. Now it's much more simplified,
Yeah.
and it's simple as that, honestly.
How big is the Drobo hardware?
Well, it's really, really small. You can put it on your desk, or you could put it underneath your desk. It really doesn't matter where you put it because it's a really small device, actually.
All right, and how much?
If
Yeah.
20q.net asks, is it bigger than a bread box?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not. This is the third week in a row you've mentioned 20Q. I'm starting to think they're giving you a kickback or something. Okay, so fairly small, right?
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of power,
Yeah.
which is good. And so it's basically you're making two copies of your hard drive. And like you said, it's 100% fail-proof because if one of the parts of it dies, the other is still going.
Exactly.
Which is, what are we talking about with cost here? I'm just curious.
$299. So
Okay.
you know, it's worth it. I honestly think, because you'll have all your data as your memories or your business stuff, whatever you want.
The $299 connects directly to a USB to your computer.
Yeah.
For a little bit of an upgrade, I think it's another $119 or something, you can have it network. So then you've got network attached storage. So everybody in a small office could access the files right there, and they're fault tolerant. If the drive dies, you're not going to lose anything.
Guys, I got to tell you, I was hanging out with a very tech-savvy bunch this weekend, and remember that app you were telling us about, where you take the iPhone, you scan a barcode to see if it comes up more cheap on Amazon.com. I heard of it, and I said it's because of my boys over at KRRS Systems. You guys are on top of it always. Thanks for coming in, and many, many interviews to come in the new year, right?
Next year, Jolly Cloud.
Sounds good. Next week, right?
Next week.
Yeah. I don't want to wait.
Retro.
I don't want to wait a whole year for that. 6:51. We're back with more news and weather in just a couple minutes. Stick around.